mixture of people we have here on stage now. I'd like to just go down. Why don't we start by introducing yourself and tell a little bit about what you're investing in, what your objective is, what you're looking at, what kind of deals you see today that you think would be good investments. So I know each one of you have different specialties. Erik, why don't we start with you?
I'm Erik Lassila. I'm the U.S. managing partner for Peakview Capital. We are a Chinese-based company. I run the U.S. investing portion, so we have Chinese capital investing in the U.S. Primarily, we invest in U.S. VC firms, like standalone VC firms. It's a fund of funds. We also have a direct fund where we invest in seed investments, that are sort of technology-based investments, primarily in Silicon Valley, and later growth stage investments that are typically co-investments with the firms who we invest with, Excel, Ventures, and others, so typically early stage VC firms. Right now, we love enterprise technologies, the application of AI, of course, to business problems. We're also interested in automation of all kinds, especially so we can bring some value to the companies we invest in throughout also China.
Okay. And David?
I'm David Teten. I'm managing partner at Top Capital. We are an early stage VC based here in Europe, but with strong international ties. We're backed by some large multinational family offices, the Sawivers family, which is the wealthiest family in North Africa, the Dredge family, which is the sixth wealthiest family in India, the Mal family, which runs the biggest private employer in Saudi Arabia, and some other similar folks. And we are particularly looking to invest in companies where our LPs, our investors, can become early revenues because the companies that they control or have significant stakes in, companies like Adidas and Euronews and so on. We are interested in a lot of different areas, but I'll highlight security, information warfare, which is what the Russians and North Koreans and others are doing to America right now. My own background is in fintech, and within fintech, I'm especially interested in asset management technology. Asset management generically is an industry that is lucrative for some practitioners, but has a lot of unhappy clients, like most of the U.S. pension fund industry. And we're interested in new business models, creative ways to serve the needs of the allocators of capital.
I am also Mitchell, founding partner of Autonomy Ventures. We focus on robotics, autonomous mobility, and artificial intelligence around business and industrial automation. We pull deals from Israel here in the academic corridor, where New York happens to be in the center for Cambridge, Pittsburgh, down to DC, and also in the Valley. We invest at seed and we look to help companies on customer commercialization, get into markets, and bring in strategic partners.
Steve?
Steve Kuyan, the founder and director of Forbes. So we do have a seed Series A creator program, joining partnership with the city of New York and NYU resources for their seed ventures. We have a program focused on intelligence and machine learning, a program focused on VR, AR, digitization of the industry, and clean tech smart grid program. We recently launched our first artificial intelligence accelerator. We graduated our first class in April. We're going to graduate our next class on October 31st. And we're really bullish on Jersey being the leading AI hub. I recently co-founded nonprofit called NYC.AI on the website. Built to make their city the leading market from the world. They want us to share anywhere else that bring wealth there.
Okay, Mason View.
Mason View. So we're a slightly different path from the rest of the path. I've been a programmer since 9 years old. Started my first business 11 years ago. Been a startup operator founder for most of my professional career. I've been into investing for around 4 years or so. Pays around 1 check every 2 to 3 months. I'm also on the board of HBS Harvard School of Online Angels, which started out in so we're around 320 angel investors. We've done about 60 companies, deployed about $8 million in capital, and all different type of companies. We have around 18 different sectors that we're focused on. So any sort of early stage into companies are big candidate for.
Jim?
My name is Jim Robinson. I'm a managing partner at RRE Ventures based here in New York. We invest in a half dozen industries. We're 7 in New York, we invest in 6, so we're going to be publishing, a lot of financial services, technology, ag tech, and not very much in financial fashion. But we also invest in other areas, so autonomous vehicles, autonomous space, launch. So fairly broad. We invest, we have a very active seed program, so we have seed investing. But our mainstay is the seed frankly, we have something else. Been around about 23 years, managed about 2 something like online companies currently. We've done some overseas, although when I say overseas, we go to 2 locations, Southeast Asia, primarily in China, mostly in Singapore, one in Singapore, and 2 in Toronto, which is going to qualify
Very foreign.
We said for international.
Good. Well, this panel certainly does represent the internationalization of the New York startup scene and venture capital scene. I would like to ask each one of you, what do you think are the relative advantages, disadvantages of New York-based startups compared to others we're seeing around the world, particularly Silicon Valley? So Erik, what about you? From your Silicon Valley perspective, what are you seeing here in New York? If you think that, are you hearing in Silicon Valley that New York is coming up, or what are you hearing?
We look to New York for thought leadership around traditionally media and also around advertising. And they're just positive, incredible innovation and growth that tend to sort of, in Silicon Valley, if you put up a shingle, you'll have a dozen VCs there the next day. New York tends to be a little bit more centralized from what I know. And so there are great opportunities across lots of sectors, including enterprise and others. There's so many enterprise customers here. But primarily we look to New York around those sort of media-related businesses.
Okay, David?
So a few advantages to New York. First off, New York has always been a place where ambitious young people want to go. That's why every major internet company has opened an office here, Amazon and eBay and Facebook, because they were losing staff who said, thank you for the job offer, but I want to live in New York. The second point is New York is the capital of so many industries, finance, fashion, media. The way I view it is the first big wave of internet companies in the late 90s, those were more foundational technologies like Cisco and Google. And that created a layer upon which you could build more application-specific companies. Now we're seeing lots of companies targeting fashion, and finance, and media, and so on. And a lot of them are based here in New York. Thirdly is that the attrition is a problem here in New York as well as in California, but it's not as bad here as it is in California. And I say that as a native to Orange County. So I'm not entirely discriminating against my entire region. But it's still better, by the way, if you get outside of the hub city, you can go into Pittsburgh and Atlanta and other cities where we have invested in the past. And then lastly is one of the reasons why New York is growing. New York tech is growing significantly faster than California. We're now third the size of California, measured by total number of VC dollars. We surpassed Boston. Is that if you're based in Europe, Latin America, Toronto, Israel, this is a more attractive place for geographic reasons and some would say cultural reasons to base your U.S. operations. So we see lots and lots of companies that are binational with those regions. California might be more attractive for people from Asia for the near reason, but I think that's been very helpful that New York has a long history of welcoming immigrants from all over.
So just to pick up where we left off, I think from a geography standpoint, New York sits in a very interesting place. And as I said in the intro, we really see ourselves in the center of this amazing academic corridor. It goes from New England to DC to Pittsburgh. And for mechatronics, Cambridge, Massachusetts might be even stronger than that, or Pittsburgh. Pennsylvania. And so the fact that we're in the center of it gives us great access to some of leading universities like NYU and the AI initiative, as well as Columbia, Harvard, MIT, Carnegie Mellon, and then also DC. A lot of the regulatory policies that we're talking about autonomous cars, drones, are being discussed right now in DC by the administrations and by the agencies, not by the administration, by the agencies, by the professional civil service agencies. And so that having that proximity to DC is really important. And let's just recall something. Earlier today I was with Howard Morgan, who is, I would say, a leading mentor of the New York DC community. Howard used to be a professor of computer science at the University of Pennsylvania. He brought a little thing called the ARPANET to the University of Pennsylvania. It was actually a 50th computer on the ARPANET. There were only 25 at that time. The ARPANET was done in Washington. So there are technologies we will take advantage of in a decade from now. They're being developed in DARPA, being developed in Department of Energy, and being in the grant pool of the SKAR, the Small Business Administration. New York is a great place. That's the name of New York.
There's a few things that New York City has that make it a rising ecosystem. And for those of you that were around me 8 or 9 years ago, there was almost no startup until the very winter less than a decade ago. When New York got ranked in 2005, we only I think
how many are there now?
sorry,
How many are there now?
over 130 business startups. Accelerated to greater Forbes. But New York City has talent, and also talent in one of the student talents, which is between 500 and 600,000 students that study here. That's a talent pool that, as David mentioned, or Erik, that Google and Amazon want to tap into. That's why Google is expanding offices in New York. That's why every corporation opening office in New York attracts that talent. The other talent that is not mentioned very often is the enterprise sales talent. So New York City has a pool of experienced sales and enterprise talent that has worked in the industry for a decade. That's something Silicon Valley doesn't have. So you have computer sales in Silicon Valley, their experience is 2 former startups. Whereas some of the people in the senior position of startups in New York are very experienced individuals with decades of sales experience. But the one thing that you see lacks of a lot of the fair number of seed funds, the investment criteria is a lot more strict in the city, so a lot of businesses are going to Silicon Valley. So I think that's kind of where this bi-directional trade of startup and business is. A lot of Silicon Valley startups moved to New York, the sales office in New York, and a lot of New York City startups in Silicon Valley. I think that's I really focus on talent, the big component of New York City, why it's like.
So to add to the talent point, from an operator's standpoint, I found New York engineers a lot more loyal to actually stay with the company for a lot longer, just comparing some storybook with my other friends in the valley. So I think that's a really big benefit for the company that are started here. The early staff actually stick with you for much longer. I don't know if there's been any to study on that.
Not as likely, right?
From the angel investing perspective, I think if you're actually just starting out as an angel investor, it's a lot easier to get started in New York versus in the valley. The competition for early stage round or ridiculous in the valley is very difficult to get in. But if you want to get started here, put in the right amount of time, set aside the amount of capital, you can actually start getting some pretty good deal flows into the companies.
So I figured by the time I got that me, I'd just say ask and answer. But I do think that there's one point that's worth mentioning. You and I had a conversation before. I started my career in the Valley and moved here. People love, media loves to write value versus value discourse. And all the other things that's fine with good league technologies and so forth, digital letters, kind of like league tables, investments, and on a Tuesday for the next but actually, it's a false comparison because there are two kinds of centers that have a lot of technology and startup activity right now. There are technology centers and there are commerce centers. And so it's not just New York, every major commerce center in the world, it's type of thing. It's actually experiencing a version of startup activity in the last 10 years. And there's a very good reason why. It's because they play to their strengths. So the technology centers develop technology. You know, we've been involved in trying to help Teten and Campbell programs. We helped Cohen for years, and I will tell you that New York will never out of tech Silicon Valley, nor should it fly because it doesn't play to their strengths. No matter how we, university structure, just sheer number of engineers, PhDs, and so forth. To compete in that way. But here's how we do it. The way commerce centers have compete for our district, which is the tools become cheap enough and accessible enough for the average person who wants to remain expertise to adopt commerce centers like that. And that's where we have tech. Everything from the IC all the way up to networking technology and children on basic technology are now unleashed an ability for anyone to start something. Especially successful start company, where domain expertise actually comes to the side of that. In 20 years, this will be known. Most of this will truly have to be marketed out of the business. You don't understand that, about football or that's the fundamental situation that's happening across the world. And if you look at you find the real line of industries and because it's a great concept.
That's very interesting. And a good future point as well, as it shifts and technology develops and becomes more mass. It's pretty easy when you see it in creative companies. So what about venture capital here in New York? Is it sufficient for the version startup company in the same region? So I'm hearing Dave from this figure of New York venture capital is about 1/3 the size of Silicon Valley's. And so is there sufficient capital here? And some of the people I've been talking to recently in New York say, there's a huge gap, we need to get started here, you can angel finance, but you really have to go to Silicon Valley in order to get the next level of financing. Is that true? Does New York City really have what it takes in the venture capital market to get these young companies off the ground?
So I have some data on that point. So there is certainly lots of capital around Europe of traditional sources, right? Where with capital. But in VC specifically, I would argue we have an insufficient number of VC firms. So if you look at the institutional VC class, which I'll loosely define as over 100 million AUM and at least 2 partners, and at least on fund 2. So that's a very low bar for an institutional VC. There are probably 500 funds in California that meet that bar. In New York City, there's RE, Eastern Ventures, Investment, they're all very well regarded firms, but it's still a pretty short list. There might be, 50 VC firms that are meet my very low bar for institutional. So I submit that this is attractive for me as a New York-based VC because I feel like I have fewer competitors here who are institutional in background.
Fewer competitors, so that makes it a better venture investing environment for you, right?
Just to add some sort of quantitative data. I would say number one is, our philosophy is value. So I don't think we are about investing only for VCs. We want value with investors. We see a lot of benefits of that. And we're seeing, because marketing feels that money not be seen at early stages for a lot of things. Separately, simply whether the articles that we slow up. And so, that I get a lot of inbound deals from all of these mentioned. And so that I circulate them to the Valley. I see great values to have the top tier DC Valley on the path right about New York. The second qualitative point I'd like to mention is that valuations. I always say that valuation is the last. So when I'm going into a company which say that 2 to 4 million, and then when it comes to New York, it's at 4 to 8 million, and somehow when it's the Valley, it's 15 to 25 million. So the advantage of originating deals in New York or Israel is advantageous for an early stage venture investor.
So, just a quick comment. Capital formation in New York has been challenged because of two factors. We had a lot of capital formation here in the late 1990s, and that didn't end well. Now, much of that formation was in the form of, some of it was in the form of West Coast primarily opening up checks. New York, a lot of it came from private equity, hedging, and others sort of doing that stream. And that went a little different well. And you had a dry spell for several years, all of the PE firms, all the venture firms sort of wiped out that activity. Then you had the sort of advent of social media, 3 to 4, 5, and you began to see again the capital formation, all in half dozen firms in the world, office, and then the financial crisis happened. And it was 2-year holiday. Pricing went down firstly, and most of them pulled back. It also was hard to export brokers. I know I've tried 3 times on the West Coast to satisfy that. As it turns out, their benefit is primarily the network. So the ones that did most want to send them on the move, they had lives and scouts and children. You're beginning to see it again. Most aren't showing up and opening offices. But certainly we have a high amount, large amount of venture corporate strategic funding. Worth noting your interest in the market. So my forecast for that is, remember, I'm not going to forecast you. I'll just point out that the second largest fund is the first one, 2. Right now it's different. So it's probably not 5%. But what you will have most of all is come in momentum investments which do not very well at the time. They will go back. So we are under that. And so it's interesting. I actually, for a little bit more venture capital, I got actually back to the person. This goes out to the outline. Okay, that's enough.
About the sort of regionalization, or just the reverse of regionalization, is in the last 5 or 10 years, you'll more often find Silicon Valley VCs spending time on the East Coast, and groups like NEA have offices here. Most firms will have a partner or 2 to come out there quite often. And this is sort of, I'd say, a phenomenon of the last 5 or 10 years. It's sort of driven by VCs have FOMO, like fear of missing out, and that's partly because the outsized returns you have from a portfolio that has an Uber or Facebook or what have you, just are so enormous that you've got to make sure to cover the ground. And if you're raising money for your startup in New York, you should definitely not hesitate to reach out to your network to sort of out VCs. Chances are one of their partners will be out in New York for the next few weeks. I think that's sort of increasing, the validity of markets.
There's a lot of traffic East Coast and West Coast for sure, and I've been doing that for 8 years now. So living in both worlds. But I'm spending a little bit more time recently in New York because of the more evaluating studies. Just more to find out some people on stage having these discussions. So anyhow, What do you think, is this New York startup phenomenon is going to start attracting more and more international people to come here rather than just automatically going, well, I'm in China, for instance, Hong Kong or Sydney, that's what they talk about. Singapore, they talk about going to Silicon Valley to set up. It's never any other place. It's almost always Silicon Valley. So do you think that New York City is going to start to attract some of this talent, this young talent, because of all the reasons that we've already covered in this panel?
We get a lot of international companies, mostly anyone who's Southeast Asia or Asia, Australia, New Zealand, they inherently want to move to Silicon Valley because of the time. There's a small number of companies that move from Asia. We have from Singapore, we have a company from Australia, but suddenly the company from Australia just all of us. So they can keep working 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. I think the time and place is very, very different. I think eventually some of those will be here long. It's hard to overcome the time.
So on the stop, guys, and our fund published soon on this, the level of international participation here. There are at least a dozen different for-profit businesses in New York whose business is helping international startups come here. Companies like Venture Out New York and Worldwide Investment Network and so on, who bring delegations. I, sitting here in New York, I've been involved with delegations from Finland and Portugal and Brazil and France and Germany and so on and so on and so on. Cohen these events too. Just like there wasn't France, there was Britain, so a region of France had a delegation that came there. So we're going to see more of that. I do think California is over-marketed relative to New York. And one area that I hope to see in the next few years, someone's going to make a movie about the New York tech scene, like the equivalent of the social network, and that'll elevate New York's visibility. New York is in countless movies for this time. So Lady Blind is going to fund that movie.
About the tech scene generally overall?
Yeah, other times.
Well, I mean, the tech scene in New York City, particularly the investment community, like it's incredibly valuable to get input for everybody. And eventually, you put on like this, allow those ideas that everyone there offers to flourish. But yeah, it's sort of like I remember Hollywood in the 20s when everybody wanted to make it, they just jumped on a plane and went to Hollywood, right? I like you. Right? You're not that old. Okay. I see one of my mentors who's sitting there, and they say he is that old. I have a lot to learn from you, sir. But there's this attitude about New York being the place to come and go couch surfing and hang out with friends or associates and homes and just reach into all the amazing talent that's here. It's frankly very special.
No, but I actually point out that when somebody asks, why is there so much different in Silicon Valley, touching the wineries, is that we have a bar scene. I don't know. Listen, I'm behaviorist. I think we're all behaviorists, right? There's an amazing bar scene that's nowhere else in the world that we have. No one else does.
Went 3 bars now, Silicon Valley. So
but you have to walk to them because you can't drive. You can't get autonomous.
So just we have in Times Square, we have here in Mission bars, and so there's a great cultural scene in New York, San Jose, and Park, and I think it attracts people from around the world to come here. Regarding startups, what's really interesting is that Israel before, and I think Israel is such a hotbed of innovation now. One of the sort of innovation hubs is SOSA, Jaffa, which is Tel Aviv, southern Tel Aviv. And SOSA just recently opened up SOSA New York, and SOSA is an incubator, it's a coffee shop, it's a social scene, and so I think there are more Israelis founded startups in New York than any other place outside of Israel today. And so that's one example. And James Whiteman, the German economic office,
We have incubator, and sort of the Nordic office. We all get these international flag, sort of invites to the demo days. And so I think that it's less than the Asian markets and the Middle East. And also there's great cultural
The immigration challenge changes that, right? Really big, right? Many, these young people who really want to come here, not come. And I know some that are here that aren't, they're not here. So these are some really serious problems that now looking at accounting, I'm not sure how we can do it.
Francis, doors are open. Francis launched a visa program first, it's a little less receptive.
So it's Canada, particularly Canada.
You try to keep that pipeline open. Canadian pipeline. So there's high correlation here with the industry. For instance, we spend a lot of time investing in blockchain and performing crypto businesses. There's no shortage of international types that need to start this companies for all the options. Same thing that and similarly, now, we do have a fundamental flaw in our system in America. That's a different problem. But if you want to use, so we don't want to space rate. We don't want to do that. Well, finding folks to come to Europe, even VR, which at least has media business part of it, is much more of a challenge. So Pro is highly cool. I actually come across many UFC companies and Japanese companies. They do want to be promoted, but they all tend to be next to most of those things sort of fintech related, blockchain related. Those that are harder sciences tend to go to the tech sector. So maybe we should.
I just wanted to add a little bit about the space and the lives of our lives before that. Accounting for lives, I think we've been that for almost 40 years since involved in Moderator programs since 1990s and further created. For the last week on Mars and the basic program. And so the idea that not mixing things and not going to the offices, obviously passing and a lot of the fact that we do have such a high level of front here in our backyard speaks volumes of, that if you want to build your business here, even though you're trying at the Senate floor space that was 40 years ago, that it's possible and you have successful.
Do you think that New York has an edge in fintech? I know a number of innovation hubs are on this fintech way. Cynthia is, Alumni is, Hong Kong is. What is New York's place in fintech?
Fintech services is great. Industries like regulated industries always have a much longer lead time in terms of adoption of technology. Because of all the regulatory requirements, specifically the state that the investors is a city, and it's problematic in some things, but we also have a number of other things. So we prepare the international markets. I don't know that New York will in short duration necessarily outperform the earliest stages, unless it's at that period of time before the definition exists as legal. So there are certain number of companies that will proceed ICO. And that probably won't go well, so you'll have that first. But the major transmitters of funds, the major custodians of funds, at least for the U.S., and effectively much of the U.S. world,
And regulatory environment has been, let's call it moderately friendly in the last couple of years, so usually unfriendly before. But what we do regulatorily, a lot. So that's
So, looking out over the 5-year horizon, what geographic areas going to produce the next Facebook, Google, Amazon, DD, Alibaba, etc. Etc. What geographic area 5 years from now is going to produce the numbers to slow down? What are your thoughts?
US or
Anywhere.
I knew that.
Exactly. Okay, Mason?
I'm pretty bullish in Canada. We've seen quite a few very interesting startups from very fast in Canada. Shopify being one of the recent ones, so they tripled in their stock price since their IPO. Then there's a lot of really great entrepreneurs. The government is actually doing really well in terms of attracting talents. There's quite a few new visa programs just for founders. There's also a lot of subsidies for investment in Canada, so pretty good.
Yeah, I think Canada can be a great ecosystem partially because there are really tremendous amount of talent from the ecosystem. I guess also that I hope I hope that we can. I think New York City is on to create a startup. I don't know, but I think that I hopefully you invest. And we can incubate that. Yes.
So, I think a little bit differently. I think about the sort of needs, elderly about 7 million people in the United States over the age of 65. And obviously it's a big problem in Asia, especially Japan. And this past 2 weeks we've seen Boston Dynamics, bought by SoftBank. And yesterday, Tina, which is a consumer product company that bought Kuyan last year $5 million. Actually, a lot of companies. They're trying to social robotics, pieces computers that even have to go down. So they're going to social robotics. So social robotics is a real thing. The idea that, my generation, which is Generation X, we don't have a name, it's the smallest generation. Baby boomers, it's the larger generation, so we kind of have us to take care of the older generation. So only through automation technologies will check that.
So where the need is greatest, we'll see the greatest technology. So whichever market has the biggest aging population.
Well, Japan does, and really big frustration. I think we also need, I strongly believe that investing in positive social change, that maybe investing in robotics, 1/3 of the workforce is have a purpose and employed, and that's really failing that mission. And we don't have people to care about it, that's kind of failing too. So I think, from the US standpoint, it's really sad that today I do robotics all the time. I hate the weather. So you would want to experiment. Most likely this morning is about the house. This experiment is not going to describe autonomous taxis, autonomous transportation, people with 7 million elderly out there. So what do you compare? US, I think it's not going to work out.
So which markets have been robotics? Is it Japan?
I'm hesitant to give you a market. I think Japan is leading. I think there's some great. So the third thing, the existing, which is funded by Foundry and their social company, Volker. So it's able to pick a market.
about in AI, which market? I've heard a lot about China, US, kind of the battle between China and US for AI.
Well, I think you I don't know. I'm just saying. About machine intelligence, just have more.
If I may, it's money cheats time. I love that. Money cheats time. I tend to, like most of us, follow money. And we notice things happen fast, but we don't always notice things happen. I want to be a little bit of an outlier here. I think the people may know that Puerto Rico, although it has a $78 billion debt, also has the most friendly tax rates for people who have money. And they just opened up an incubator down there, something 42 north, something like that. But there's this incredible rush of hedge funders and people who have money who put their money and support in their lifestyle down in Puerto Rico. And I'm hearing that a lot of entrepreneurs say, why not? We'll go down there too. Why? Well, money is also a problem in New York and Silicon Valley. They can't afford to live there. The cost of people is too high. But they can incentivize people to buy big beautiful homes in Puerto Rico for almost nothing. And it is America, so people fly back and forth. And it's so it's a lifestyle there too. On the issue of AI, it's about where the data scientists, which, getting paid whatever they want, support whatever the true AI is. There's a lot of things like that. But I like to think that there's this potential for Puerto Rico to sort of attract ecosystem of both the founders and money and support structures to do it. Are we talking about New York, Austin, Texas? No, but Austin is going to be, money didn't go to right? Money's just going to show up. So the entrepreneurs aren't going to rush there, so we go where the money is.
Getting excited. I'm thinking about the bonds in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that's on Puerto Rico.
So much for Florida, right?
Yeah, no, I had Florida was tough. A lot of different teams run through. Uber really, I would say from a sectoral perspective, we're happy to see multicultural social investment nice and social environments. We're not likely to see Uber create economy. So, if you're looking for those, I think you want to go to homes or still early. So, genomics or space, robotics, blockchains, there are a lot of areas to look at. AI, probably AI is not a sector. Traditional AI the data Facebook is the application of the platform. Google is the application of the platform. The AI is the same thing, the platform, machine learning, so but it has a product platform. Applications, science, medicine. In each of those categories, I would say certainly by definition of energy market has multiple definition of that vision market has fewer, but maybe a few. If you're going 12 vision market gas, well, I don't know if you know.
Okay, last question. In this tech revolution that we're experiencing now, which company do you think has the lead? Google, Facebook, Alibaba, Pinterest, just overall, how all these companies are converging. They're all getting into different areas. They're going into AI, they're going into data, they're all overlapping. So which one has the dynamic going forward?
I suggest if I could pick stock of the big tech companies I would most want to own and hold for the next decade, I'd probably pick Amazon. You know, I know I'd be fairly high because they have assets no one else can even close to. Google strikes me as quite fragile because they earn more than 100% of their profit on a business which to me seems fragile. Right? How many people here click on Google AdWords?
So smaller than like that.
Yeah, okay. All right. Anyone else?
I'm on Amazon as well.
Amazon, okay.
And sort of about the number of industries out there that are yet to be turned upside down. Amazon has the strongest grip on those because we all sell Whole Foods, and it's not a shock anymore. But it's sort of astonishing when you think about the U.S. Long ago, the U.S. had this upper infrastructure, and then was impoverished by China with the global players. And I think the same thing can happen in the retail world, where the U.S. has by far the most retail square footage per capita, and yet all that was they're solving the last mile problem of delivery. Amazon buys Whole Foods, partly to get access to their distribution channels, but I think largely to learn from it so we can do away with that entire model. And Amazon has the assets in so many different industries to.
I would be Intel, and because Intel's got a lot of autonomous cars and really going into sort of post computing platforms long term,
I can't imagine that Apple isn't going to be conversation as well. Who? We all. Peach. Pear. One of those groups. We all hold, or most of us hold, that product in our head. And I just saw the update video for the new iOS and how they're really roping us in to live and breathe in their world. Amazon's concerned with that. In fact, actually, Amazon is out to be offered on Apple TV. So, yes, there's no question of more players. Who has almost $1 trillion in value? None of these other players do. Apple can buy all of those companies with that $1 trillion. And instantly bigger than anybody if they so wanted to, right? The only reason Tim Cook, when he was asked, what's going on at Apple, why haven't you told us about it, said they're not doing it. So they do things on their own time frame, on their own schedule. So the value we provide is that we pay a premium for that product. They know, and they've got money to do a lot of good things.
Okay, we have to move on to our pitching session, and I really hate to end this venture capital session, which has been so engaging and interesting and fascinating.